Wallers, man. It is. What time? I don't know what time it is right now. It is. It's 12 o'clock. And well, it is 12:12 at night, and I am installing. I'm installing my some speakers into a car. My '67 Chevelle to be exact. The reason why I am doing this so late at night is because, as you can see outside, it's pitch black. Is because it's so hot during the daytime, and then plus it's much well. It's so hot during the daytime, and then I'm trying to do it in the middle of the day. I got so much stuff going on between the puppies and the dogs. Y'all guys know I'm gonna show you guys some puppies as well too, and doing all that kind of good stuff. So, hold on a second. Let me see right quick. All right, show you guys. Hey, what's up? Huh? Got the family checking on me, make sure I'm good in this shop this time of the night. So, anyway, what are you, man? All you, got a lot of you guys up. Thought you guys be all sleeping and stuff, man. What's going on? Why am I up watching you? Much love. I was son Larry and man, North Dakota. God bless you and family. Appreciate that. What's up, Jill? What's up, everybody? So let me show you guys a little bit about what's going on, man. I am. Oh shoot. So I'm working on the bike. The bike is done outside. I got it not done because I still have to do some lowering on the. I'm going to lower the bike, scratch the bike out, and do those kind of stuff. But today, I just got done cutting the dash because this thing was never made for the new type of. I'm talking to you about it instead of showing you guys. Because I'm going to set this camera down. This camera does follow me, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick. Like, that's the new dash right now. You see? I don't know if I can see it. Right there. It's in there now. It looks like a big old rat nest, but trust me, I'm gonna clean it all up. I'm running all the wires, there. I'm just running the wires on the back, on the outside, just to make sure I got the right length and everything else. But then I'll roll all the carpet back up and then run the wires. So when you see your boy like me, man, I do it everything myself. I don't pay somebody to come and do it for me. I'm doing it myself. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish get started, man. Oh, I got this camera and I'm not even using the feature, right? Show you how slow I am. Hold on a second. Ooh, hold on a second. Let me do this. All right. Y'all bear with me because I'm kind of slow. Okay. Trying to put this camera on. Plus, it has a follow me button. I think it does. Yeah. Oh, I just cut it off. There it goes. Boom. Is it gonna follow? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It does follow me. So, like that. Okay. So, but it needs to be charged. So I'm gonna bring it a lot closer so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just gonna be running some wires. Y'all, if y'all want, I don't even know why I'm even live right now, honestly. If you guys want to sit there and watch me, you can. If you're just bored, out your mind, can't sleep, you just want to watch some videos of what I be doing, then, then come and watch your boy. All right, I'm just gonna put this up here. Let me show you guys. Now I will be showing you guys some puppies a little bit later on, but like I said, this is really just my little time to take a little break from everything that's going on in the world. I am a big car guy, so to everybody out there watching me, oh, there we go. Yeah, I am a car guy, so I like cars, dogs, and all that kind of good stuff. So, I just cut this whole metal thing out here, and I use a little thing machine like this, and you just cut it all out, and then I use a little saw blade. Then I use a big boy. Sometimes it's crazy. You don't think that you really need all this different stuff here, but you do. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you just do. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I am running my wires. I'm going to run my wire. Just trying to get an estimate right now. I spend more time wiggling around than just what are you guys doing up this time of the night, man? Tell me what you guys are doing, man. You guys know I like to know what my peoples are doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing, so what are you guys up there doing at 12 o'clock at night? I know some of y'all gotta be work tomorrow morning. So if some of y'all get in trouble at work because y'all still tired, do not blame me. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Let's go right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I have no idea of why y'all are getting in trouble at y'all job. So let me see some of y'all comments, see what's going on with y'all. I don't even. Let's see what we got going on. KK, what's going on? Biggs, you putting sound in? Yes. I'm trying to see if I want to run one. I got 112 over there, and then I got 212s. I just put in my Nova. I usually just do like 112, but we'll see. Nah, man. Hey, don't put that car on hold. Do it while you're doing the dogs, man. Simmons, what's going on with your bubble? All right, let's see here. So what I like to do is, I like to always make fresh ends on my wires. Instead of cutting it, I'm just going to add to it. That's kind of long, though. I don't need it that long. I always rather have too much than too little, because you can always wrap your wires up. I don't like my wires too tight either, though. And then you always need some slack in your wires. So what I'm doing. Say, watch me, you to watch dog. Oh, Pride, what's up, boy? Hey, listen, I don't do the XLs and all that kind of stuff. But if y'all boys looking for an XL bully, he got some big boys out there, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all tapping with my boy, man. He's right here in Killeen. He definitely got some beautiful, beautiful dogs. I mean, I ain't made it to his level yet for him to come on out and, bring the dogs out and do all that kind of good stuff. But I'll get there one day. Y'all know I'll get there one day. He's big time, big old boy in Killeen. So, but now you need to come get that car right, man, so we could all take a nice little ride out there and everything else. So. That's what it's all about, man. That is what it's all about. Yep. Ms. Butler, how do you promote puppies for a date to sell? I want to breed so bad, but I'm scared to fail. You want to breed, but you're afraid to fail? Well, guess what? If you're afraid to fail and you don't even try, that's the biggest failure there is. See, if you think that I just started breeding and wasn't afraid of what would happen if this didn't turn out right, if this didn't turn out right, I would still be doing the same thing everybody else who told me not to do this here. You know, I'll be like them. Because everybody who told me to not breed and do all this different stuff, everybody who told me not to breed, it's either somebody right now that is begging me for some money or begging me for something or whatever. So if you're afraid to do it and you're scared to do it because you're afraid, man, you just got to overcome that. You know, the worst thing is to not even try. That's the worst thing, honestly. That is the worst thing in the world is if you don't even try. Can you imagine going through life and for the rest of your life saying, man, what if I would have just done it? To be honest, a lot of you people out there, I tell people all the time is, a lot of times people think like I'm just some kind of, like I always knew this was going to happen. You know, being the biggest Rottweiler breed in the world, having the biggest YouTube channel, Rottweiler YouTube channel, having the biggest Facebook channel, Rottweiler Facebook channel, breeding channel. Um, you know, it's just that was not my goal, number one, but God saw fit for me to have that, and you just never know where your life is going to take you. So do what you enjoy is always the biggest thing. Doing what you enjoy, love what you do, and if you love it, I promise you. People say if you love what you do, you don't work a day. That's a lie. If you love what you do, you're gonna work even harder at it because you love it and you're passionate about it so much. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. Yeah, call me ghetto, call me whatever. Yes, I script some of my wires with my teeth still. I do, and I do. I know what you're saying. You got a wire stripper right there, you big dummy. But I like doing it this way. Some country boy. Some of the other wires I'll script down with the scripper. What are some hard times that you had to overcome being a breeder? Everything. I'm tell you right now, I'm not gonna give y'all no whole sad story about I did this and I did this and be some big motivational speaker. I'm not gonna try to do all that, but I will tell you this: if you want something and it takes somebody else to motivate you to do it, you ain't dog hungry for it. Because even when everybody told me not to do this, not to do that, not to do this, I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do because this is my passion. This is what I love. You know what I mean? So I did what I want to do because I love it, not because of somebody else motivated me. If you need motivation from somebody, I'm gonna tell you right now, you already starting off wrong. Push yourself. So if you gotta push, if you need somebody to tell you that, then I'm not saying that's what you need, but I'm just saying that for me, oh, there it is. Looking for my little blue wire. Um, Let me see. B Mac says, "Man, two meals I got from you weigh over 140 pounds." My vet says their lineage is great. Man, I appreciate it, man. I love seeing y'all boys come and show y'all dogs and you know Love just hearing from you guys, man. Honestly, it makes me feel good. See, this is why I don't use no dang wire cutter. Cause it's cutting some of the wire too. There you go. There we go. Well, that's awesome, man. I love it. I love hearing that. Oh, let me put this on. Hey, what's been crazy with the dogs, Bri? What's been going? Y'all understand something? I'm gonna tell y'all guys something, man. For everybody that's even asking about the dogs and what's really going on with the puppies and what we doing right now and all this kind of good stuff, I'm gonna tell you guys the honest truth. It's like this. It's so much. It's so much. It's so much ups and downs that people won't really tell you about. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. There's a lot that goes on with breeding and these dogs and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's a lot. I was about to mess that up. I gotta go through here now. Because when I put back in there, it's right there. I mean, well, you don't got to. I can just take that out. Yes. Would be the smartest way to do it. That's my nitrous. Don't want to mess up my nitrous lines and all that kind of stuff. So this is my signal wire. Just needs to go over here. My bad. Let me see what the chat is saying. Mr. Butler, what do you do breeding? What do you do with breeding? What makes you decide to keep a pup out of the litter? What do you look for in putting back into your kennel to carry the name on? It's not an answer. They're not just one thing you look for in a dog, because what I'm looking for out of this breeding may not be the same thing I'm looking for out of a different breeding. Every breeding is different. What I'm looking for is different things in a dog, but consistency has always been my name of the game. I've always, not always, I can't say always, because when I first started, I didn't know about consistency. But here's the biggest thing about breeding, right? And people have to always understand this. Here's the God's honest truth. Where some breeders may not admit to it or not, right? They may not ever admit to it. But one of the biggest thing about breeding is you'll never get it 100%. I mean 100%. Now, some of us get close. Some of us have a lot of consistencies in our stuff. But we breed to, there's no such thing as a perfect dog. Like, that dog is just perfect in every single thing it does, everything. The goal is to get a perfect dog, and we strive to get a perfect dog. But reality is, you'll never get a perfect dog. You may get a dog that has a lot of stuff on that dog is really great. But there's some things on that dog that may not just be, 100%. But, so we breed to be better. And every breeding I do, I'm looking for different characteristics in my dogs. So that way, I get multiple different things for people that are looking for different things in their dogs. If I breed every single dog the exact same way, and if I'm looking for the same thing on every last one of my dogs, then I won't have a lot of different options for you guys to choose from, because not everybody's looking for the exact same thing, right? So, I hear my dogs in there barking. So, yeah, that's just my answer, honestly. I mean, it may not be the answer y'all looking for, but yep, I need a lot of workers, but I don't have a lot of workers only because you can get a lot of workers, but I love the interaction I get with you guys. I love what I do. You know what I mean? It gets hard sometimes, but I love what I do. So me doing it is just a that was dumb. Why am I biting this one? There we go. So there's a lot to it, man. There's a lot of work, there's a lot of grind, there's a lot of struggle, there's a lot of everything. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is that I do. Like I said, I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. I might give you guys something special for those who are on our channel tonight. Give you guys a secret code. I'm gonna give you guys a secret code tonight that you can use this code to get yourself a discount tonight. Right? So I'm gonna give a code. I'm not gonna tell you when. Just throughout this video, I'm gonna give you guys a code at some point through this video. And this code is gonna give you a discount on if you want a puppy or purchase merchandise or anything else for a puppy in the future, and it's good for a lifetime. Right? It's gonna be good for everybody at a certain time. So, and the way I know it, it's gonna be, you gotta be watching it now, is that tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. you guys can just send me a text. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something with somebody. Let me see. I might do like one. No, not somebody. I'm gonna give like 5 of you guys a major discount who's on my live. Pick 5 from the people who are active right then and there now on my videos to get a puppy. That's what I'm gonna do. So now I just need to do my ground wire, and I put my speakers up, and I should have some kind of at least noise coming out. So the signal wire is already back there to the speaker box. Speaker wire, power wire, remote wire, got that. Just gotta put a ground on this thing. And my ground is going to be, let's see, I got a ground wire right there. On these on there. Let me see. What's the cost of for the month for my dogs? A lot. I can't believe a lie. I put it like this. I won't tell you exactly, but I put it like this. Honest to God, what I pay for the amount of money that I pay on just credit cards a month is more than what some people make a whole year. I put it like that, without going into major details with my dogs. But yeah, that's it's a lot. So when people come out there and be like, "Oh man, why you doing with your dogs?" Man, listen. First of all, and I always tell people number one is like this: if you cannot afford someone's dog, and that price is not your budget, that is absolutely fine. That is your right. Remember that. Don't ever feel bad about. Don't ever feel bad about not being able to purchase a dog that somebody else has that's just too expensive for you. That's okay. Um, this ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? This is not for everybody. So if you cannot afford that, hold on a second. I gotta focus on my wire. There we go. See that? All nice and pretty. So what I'm doing is getting all my wires all done. I got everything all wired up. So this is gonna go on back of the deck. And now I got my ground wire, remote wire, um, the ignition wire, and power. So you don't want to cross the ignition wire and power, because if you got these two crossed, I've done it sometimes before in the past. If you have the ignition wire and your power wire crossed, every time you start your car up, you lose everything on your all your memories and all that kind of stuff on your car. So you want to you want to it's not gonna hurt your car, but I mean your anything on your car, just every time you start your car up, all the settings you got on your in your deck will be lost. That's all. Let's see. Anybody gotta go to work in the morning? Man, I love you guys watching me. Trust me, I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But like I said, are y'all guys just waiting for me to show y'all the puppies and stuff? Cause I got puppies I've never shown anybody yet on this litter on my page yet. Maybe I should do that special for you guys since you guys are up with me at 1:30 in the morning. That's what you guys want to see. Let's see. What's your opinion on breeders that's charging top dollars that don't give you what? Hold up. What? What's your opinion on breeders that's charging top dollar that don't want to give you papers on the dog unless you put some kind of title around them? Man, I'm gonna be honest, with y'all. My opinion about other breeders is I don't care what they do. Always. And will always be that way. I'm not that breeder. I don't follow them. I probably don't I, I don't know. I don't know anything about them. I don't even want to know who the breeder is. I don't really care to know who that breeder is. Everybody's got their own point. I don't like when breeders put their input about me, know nothing about me, so I don't put my input about them. I just think that if you're not happy with what a breeder does, there's other breeders out there, and you choose what path you want. It's your money. You work hard for it, so you should always do what exactly you want to do with your hard-earned money. And if a breeder tells you what you can and cannot do with that dog, and you don't like it, go someplace else. You know. Um, just make sure that you ask questions. Make sure you ask your right questions before you buy a dog. You know, because I mean, and every breeder might have their own rules. Um, some some just got their own rules. Some got their own stuff or whatever. So it's just I gotta remember what this. I'm using this to see which wire is the front, the back, because when you do your balance on your car, because I got 6 speakers in here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 2. I don't know. I'm gonna do 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 7. 7 speakers. You're probably like, how in the world are you doing 7 speakers? Never see you speak on another breeder, but the breeder in Arkansas is a hater. And that's right there why. You know what I mean? You got you got dummies like him, um, who watch my videos. I don't even watch his videos, honestly, God. And if I were to be honest, that's a breeder. That same guy you're talking about in Arkansas is the same one that was begging me for. And I got receipts. Now don't get it twisted. I got receipts where people like him, who's begged me, I want to do a breed with you, man. I want to do a dog. You the goat. I want to learn from you. Let's work together. Let's work together. And like I said, all the time, I know people like that, man. Their energy is wrong. They're in it for the wrong reasons. They'll talk about you all day. Um, you got people that just they're just jealous, man, for no reason. Like if you can't do what somebody do, then get better at it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can tell you to do is get better at what it is. If I found somebody doing something better than me, I would honestly um, look at that person and what they're doing, and try to better myself about what they're doing. Not hate on that person, not be jealous of that person, not try to try to downgrade anybody. No need for you to lie about your puppy's age, huh? No need to lie about your puppy's age, huh? I don't get it. Oh, that's what he was saying. I'm lying about my puppy's age. Oh my goodness. To everybody out there that's watching, man, let me tell y'all something. If I don't even know the reason why you gotta lie about anything, but everybody has he said I was lying about my age. Did he say my name? Because I don't even watch his videos or whatever. He's struggling. So you gotta understand two things when people do. When people are struggling, they'll mention somebody else's name that's great to get clout, to get traction, to get motion, to get you talking about them, to get their 2 minutes of fame. When you know your stuff and you breed your dogs at the highest quality that you know you do, you don't gotta do games. You don't gotta insult somebody else. You don't gotta try to do stuff to try to talk about somebody to get clout. You want that person to mention your name. If Michael Jordan mentions somebody's name right now, trust me, that person is going to get a lot of clout. Um, that the bigger person gives the little person a platform, and that's what a lot of people want. But anytime a supposedly guy who got a dog, I don't even call him a breeder, but guys who got a dog and they got to keep mentioning somebody else's name, that's already a red flag already. You know what I mean? Um, so that everybody watches my dogs born live. You know what I mean? You guys watch me have puppies live. You guys watch, and I think that's the biggest thing as well. When somebody says, "Oh, he lied about his dog age. Look at my dog age. Look at my dog," that just shows you right there already how sad his dogs are. You know what I mean? Because your dogs don't look like mine. That already you're already telling on yourself that your dog's not the same size as my dogs at my dog's age. So the only thing you can come up with, he got to be lying about the age. That's just a compliment. So I take it as a compliment. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's just a compliment, meaning that my dogs are. He can't believe my dog size is that big because his dogs ain't that weight. Now, if I saw somebody with some big dogs, to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm used to that as well. I got that. But we in two different, weight classes. You know what I mean? I don't breed to try to. I'm not breeding just because of like, oh, I gotta get this money stuff. If you know about me, you guys, I made. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We in two different tax brackets. I put it like that. His tax bracket and my tax bracket is not the same. We don't go to the same tax people. He can do his taxes himself. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying to find the colors. Y'all know how crazy this is right now. I'm just trying to find the colors of the and everything's in Spanish and French and all this other stuff. I think I got the wrong form for it. Or I'm not finding the English one is the problem. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't. You know my quote. Y'all know the quote. So when y'all go in there, tell old Buster Buddy, women lie, men lie. Big bank take little bank any day. And I'll do that all day with him. No borrowed money. You ain't gotta go try to borrow some money right quick or whatever. So he ain't never seen an M a day in his life. The only M he ever seen is M&M's. So, but anyway, enough about other people, man, who want this clout. Um, that's why I don't even bring up other breeders, because that's all they want is attention, man. They want people to bring up their names. They want people to give them some kind of attention. Y'all guys know, you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, It be your own people trying to see you fail because they can't succeed in what they do. If anybody watches me, you guys know I love to uplift, show people. Man, I'll blast somebody names out there in a positive light all day. You know what I mean? I love it because I love seeing people win. I love seeing people get to a certain level in life and do what they love. You know, because what somebody breeds doesn't affect me. Now, the only way I feel like somebody is affecting me in my breeding is if I am failing on my end. You know what I mean? That's the only way. When you failing and you're not succeeding, you always think somebody else is affecting your pockets. So people get attitudes, people get jealous, people get all kind of stuff or whatever. So now I'm gonna cut this doggone light off. I think the light is messing me up. Cause I can't see through this. There we go. Wow. Um, where's the color? Where's the color? Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Man, it tells you the color of each one. So, front speakers. Man, you don't tell me which one is which. Important. Power cord, left, right. Front speaker is 4. Man, that ain't telling me nothing just now. This dumb thing just told me front speaker. And the sad thing about it is I've done this so many times you would think I would just know this by heart. But it goes to show you that to power cord, left, right, front speakers, rear speakers. I think I am I think I'm just overlooking it honestly. Because it usually tells you like which usually tells me like which one is which. So how much should I do a let me see this. How much should I do a y'all guys know I always do a giveaway for you guys, man, to support you guys. Cause you guys always support me. How much should I do a give off for tonight for everybody who's on here? If it's something reasonable, I'll do it. Bruh, where is the color code? This thing is dumb. Ain't something always dumb when you can't find it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think this was it. That's for a microphone. Perform 3 is microphone 4. Oh, let me see. Where's my cord at? Where's my cords at? Where's the cords at? Let me see. So, white and purple. White. here we gonna do it like this. We gonna do it like this, like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some quick disconnects, makes it easier. So that way, if I ever have to just, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna put these wires the way it is. Heck, I look like knowing good and well. I don't care. Yeah. I'm just gonna put these on. Because who am I kidding, right? Run these wires on there. Where's my speaker wires? Did I cut the speaker wires? I do need 2 wires that goes there. So I'm going to run speaker wires. Yeah, see, this is why I don't get that much stuff done. Spend more time looking at what I'm going to do and don't even do it. Alright, so this wires must be long enough to go there. Long enough to go there. So I'm gonna cut this wire here. Right. Cut these 2 wires here. Like this. You know, the funny thing about this, man, no one really taught me how to do any of this stuff. So when you people be out there like, man, I can't do this because I ain't never had nobody show me. Man, if you really want to, you're going to get up there and do it. Try it. Just try. My only rule is for me is I always tell myself is like, I don't feel nobody's up there smarter than me. So if they can take a car apart and do it, why can't I? You know what I mean? And if I do mess up, you can always pay somebody to not do it for you, but you can always pay somebody to show you how to do it. You know what I mean? Show you how to do it the right way, where area you messed up in. But man, that was funny tonight. I ain't gonna lie. You got breeders out there talking about me, about my dogs ain't the same age as what I tell them they are. And you guys watch me. You guys be watching my dogs born. I go live. That's funny. I needed that laugh tonight. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. What's going on, James? You said $500 off, Jill? I should do 5. Jill, you know you probably been. Jill, oh, speaking of which, Jill, thank you for the gift. Jill always sending me something, y'all. Y'all know that? Jill is always sending me something so sentimental. And for that is why I love Jill. So, well, not just that is why I love her so much, but Jill is always such a person that will. Jill's slick though. Jill will make you do some things. You be like, boy, did I just do that? Because she's so sweet and everything else. And then plus, you know, it's probably just because she's a Falcons fan as well too. So you know how that goes. Let me see. I might just run these 2 here first, and I might. Yeah. Trying to see, do I want to run one speaker in here? Yeah, I'm gonna run these 2 here first. So these 2 wires here go here. So make this. Hold on. careful with this knife, because you guys know always to be in there, always to be. So, should run the red wire, or should I run the red wire there, sir? Yep. Still cut some of this off, a little excess on there. Cut some of this off. Get y'all right. Let me see what's going on. You know you're the best. You when they love or hate you. No in between. Oh yeah, man. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. People are, and you can't spend your whole time on people, man. That's what some people want you to do. And the funny thing about it is, you know what that really means, man, to me? People who, you the people who hate you the most are the people who watch you the most. They'll watch everything you do. But the only thing they won't do is learn to be like you, to be better. You know what I mean? Your enemies will watch you way closer than people who love you. They ain't got nothing better to do. I live rent free in some of these people's head. And the thing about it is, I don't even try to be. And then I'm over here trying to be positive for people, and they over there mad at me, and I have no idea why. They can't go their whole day because they're mad. But the kennel, he don't show his paperwork on his dogs. He don't do this. He don't do that. Oh my God, what will we do? What will we do? You know. But solid white negative. But yeah, you got some people living rent free, and I don't even know why. You know, one of the best things to do is, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth is, I'm gonna give y'all some game. When you see people forming up teams against you, that's when you know you made it, bro. See, it's not the little small, he talking about me kind of stuff. It's when they get together. It's when they get together and try to form little groups about you. You know what I mean? That's when you know you got them. So, and I mean this not for me, I'm just telling you guys right now that if you guys got people talking about y'all and y'all feeling stressed out and y'all getting mad, you better look at that a different way and be happy. Because remember, nobody's nobody gets mad at the janitor. Nobody thinks the janitor's coming for their job. You know what I mean? They don't feel threatened by the janitor. That's why you see people, politics and everything else, when they're going for the same position as president or whatever, everybody get to bashing each other and because they feel threatened by the other person. They feel the other person is going to take their job or they feel threatened, so they try their best to 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 talk bad about that person. So bum, 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 bum. Y'all know what the craziest thing about it is? I spend so much time looking for parts that if I can get this organized like I am with my dogs, man, my car be done a long time ago. let me give y'all a little hint, a little something I be doing. Y'all ain't seen my new y'all ain't seen my newest member. We got some turkeys. Yeah, we got some turkeys. I don't want to tell you how old they are, because you know people might be like, "They lying about the age of those turkeys." Yeah, we got turkeys, man. We got some turkeys. We got some. Oh, come here. Come here, man. Just doing it for the camera. We got some chickens. Now, what's the difference between the two? Let me show you. How can you tell a turkey from a chicken? It's like this. First of all, the very first thing is, God, dog it, y'all shut up. I know, probably ladies, I don't know. See that little dot right there on that little turkey's neck, head? Turkey's got that little dot right there. A chicken don't. Plus, a chicken will have that little gland on top of their head right there. That's a chicken as well too. So this is a meat chicken. This is the kind of chicken you find in your stores. Oh, these are like the little meat chickens that you find in the store. They'll get really big and plump or whatever. But these are turkeys, and I got like 7 turkeys, and I got the chickens and the turkey. See that? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now, hold on. We got horses in the stable. Y'all ever seen that little TikTok on what we doing? We got horses in the stable. Y'all don't be coming here. I'm telling you, I'll be a little goofball tonight. I'll be a little goofball. Well, I'm gonna put this song in somebody's head. I'm gonna put this song in somebody's head tonight. They can be listening to that song all night. We got horses in the stable. Right. Y'all don't judge me at night, okay? Anything past 9 o'clock, I am not responsible for anything that may or may happen or I do. So don't be judging me, all right? I'll tell y'all right now, don't judge me. I am human. I'm lost on my parts that I'm missing. I'll tell you that. I just seen it too. It's happening, buddy. I just had it. There it is. Say no, fool. We got horses in the stable. Right. Shut up. Y'all hear my dogs talking to me? Oh yeah, look how they doing Kobe nowadays. I tell you the truth, boy. You know, that's why you can't live your life for the pleasing of other people. Deion Sanders said it best. If you allow people to control your day, they have the remote control to your life. And if your day is considered and changed by other people's attitude and the way they feel about you, then you will continue to always be up and down, up and down, up and down. And you don't want somebody else to control your life, control your destiny, control your fate, control your outcome. Because the only person that really has that control is you. But if you allow and give that power to other people, then you can't. And I'm not just talking about breeding or whatever. This is anything in life for anybody. Because there's people who are going through a lot of stuff, man. And I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta be careful how you treat people too. You don't know what people are going through. That's why I don't get the big head like I'm this and I'm that, so I can treat people like this or what. No, I don't try to treat nobody any kind of way. I know a lot of you people always are always so surprised that I answer my own phone calls. Like, man, I got to actually talk to you. I didn't think you would answer. I know you're so busy. Remember, I got kids, I got a family, I got all these things going on. And you know, some days can be a bad day. You don't know. So people can snap. And you want to be careful how you treat people. You know what I mean? Just be mindful that you might think it's a fun and game, and somebody else come knocking at your door. And plus, 99% of everybody that, I'm gonna say 100%, people who always talk a lot of stuff or mention my name in a negative light, they ain't man or woman enough to say it to my face. So at that day, you gotta look at it and be like, all right, you know. And that's the same thing with a lot of you people, man. A lot of people who will talk about you and say things about y'all, they won't say it to y'all face. So don't sweat it. Don't let them people ruin y'all day, ruin y'all good things, because people, negative, hurt people want to see you hurt, man. I like that quote Treese told me, like, hurt people try to hurt other people. And that's the honest truth. Hurt people will try to hurt people. You ever seen somebody who just so happy, so blessed, got so much good things going on, trying to hurt everybody else? No. You don't see that. We got anybody on here that's actually breeders? How many of you guys are actually watching tonight are actually breeders? Just want to know. Are plan on breeding, are inspiring to breed? Who's on my chat right now that's thinking about breeding, thinking about wanting to become a breeder, inspiring to breed, or just, you know, undecided? Some of you guys are like, I don't know. You make it seem easy, but some people are like, man, you made it seem hard. Oh, you got Pride still in here. He still breeds. He got his. Pride, tell them about your. Give me some of your. Tell the people, man, some of your. Some of the big. Something that people may not know about breeding that may surprise them or may have surprised you or whatever. I want y'all to hear it from people who are breeding, just not me. People who are actually have been breeding or, you know, aspiring to breed, doing it for some years. She'll say you would love to become a breeder. I can see that for you too, Joe. I can see you out there breeding. I just can't see you giving them puppies away though. I can see you breeding. They're gonna be like, I'm not giving my puppies up. I love these puppies too much. She'd be like, Tony, what do I do with the puppies? I don't want to sell them. Jill, you gotta let the dogs go. Gotta let them go, Jill. Let them go, Jill. Let them go. She'll be like, nope, not doing it. She'll have a house full of dogs. some people think just some people think getting to this game is going to be like a quick rich get rich scheme, get rich quick scheme, whatever you call it, crap scheme. Can't say nothing. So, I was telling some of you guys the other night, like, you guys ever seen, you guys remember seeing all these breeders in 2020? Let's say 2020 brought a lot of people out. It brought a lot of people who was sitting at home with nothing to do. Everybody wanted to go breed dogs. If you notice now, a lot of those breeders you see, you don't see them no more. I won't even call them breeders, but a lot of people who was trying to sell these dogs, oh, you don't see them no more. You gotta think about it. They are the people you see in 20 and 2020 was when COVID happened. A lot of people bought their dogs in 2021, 2021, on that time frame, 2022. So COVID happened, people were scared, didn't know what's going on. 21, 22, everybody bought some dogs. Dogs got a little older. 22, so 23, 24, what you see now. And then a lot of people are like, yo, what the heck was I doing? This ain't for me no more. I got people who call me right now still like, man, I got in the breed. I thought it was simple and easy, man. I didn't know I had to do this and do this now and give up so much of my personal time. Oh, you're gonna have to give that up. Let me tell you right now. You have to give a lot of that up. Because a lot of people feel like, a lot of people think that, a lot of people feel like they're, they're just, a lot of people felt in the beginning they were just gonna be able to breed, have some fun, get some puppies, make a lot of money, and just be easy with that kind of stuff. They have no personal, they don't want to talk to people. They just want to sell dogs. Don't want to put the work in to keep these dogs, maintain these dogs. If you want to know about a good breeder, don't just look at their dogs. I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give us an insight, and you can do this on me as well. Don't just look at their dogs. Don't just look at the puppies. Look at, and they've been breeding for over, like, first of all, you want somebody with some, I don't say you gotta get somebody with years, but if you do see somebody who's breeding for years, you should see growth. That's the first thing. A red flag is somebody who's been breeding for a long time and they're still doing the exact same thing with their dog. There's no growth, there's no improvement on the dog, there's no anything. All you see is the same dogs breeding the same dogs, and they just get the same money. They're not upping their kennels, they're not trying to make their kennels better, they're not trying to do anything on it. Um, so you get that in there. Two, look at the background. Look, when you're watching the dog, look at the background. Look at how the dogs are kept. Look at how the puppies are, the cleanliness of the puppies, the cleanliness of the area. You can tell when someone's trying to sweep up right quick. You can tell an environment. You can tell when someone has invested time and money into their business, because it's easy for someone to make a lot of money off some pups, and they get that money and they blow it. They go on vacation, they go on trips, they do all that kind of stuff. And the dogs who are, the mama dogs who are putting the work in and feeding these puppies, they they either overbreeding them, they keeping them in trash areas. Those are the things you look at. Number one, I mean, just off the bat, like some of those things off the bat, you look at it and be like, okay, that is definitely a red flag. You know what I mean? That's the first red flag you want to look at. Then you move on to if they've been breeding for a long time, that person that person really should, depending on how many long they've been breeding. And I'm not going to tell everybody they got to jump off and start their own line, but if that breeder ain't keeping no dogs off his own bloodline, you gotta ask yourself the question: if you don't have any dogs off of your own line that you produce and you keeping them, that's a flag. Because you should wanna a breeder should wanna see dogs they breed, love what they're breeding, and want to keep those bloodlines alive, and reinvest that line to keep that line going. Now, if you're smart, I'm not saying just go keep your dogs just automatically, because I had dogs in the beginning that wasn't the best dogs, and I thought they were. But until I got more knowledge in the game, I understood what I didn't need and what was quality, what wasn't quality, and stuff like that. So, um, so it's one of the things you look at and like, you definitely got to get a dog that's, you should want a dog that is, man, improvement. That breeder should be improving his game or her game. Um, and don't go off of just this one quick list. When you see somebody keep showing the same pictures over and over of their dog, that one good picture, man, be cautious. Because everybody got that, that profile picture of themselves and this picture they really like. I.e., the people who do it the most is look at these realtors. You ever look at a realtor and that person is, you're looking for that same person in that picture, man, they show their pictures when they was in high school. Them jokers 55 years old, still got their profile picture of high school on there because they thinking like the younger version of them is what they people want to see, I guess, or whatever. I don't know why, but anyway. Um, so don't fall for just the same photo of the same dog over and over. They can't show you their dogs in different lighting. They can't show videos of their dogs. You know, that's a big flag as well. You got these dogs that ain't even them same angle pictures. Oh my God, I think you're annoying me. People will show the same dog over and over and over. Um, and it gets annoying, man. Brother, I'm making posing video. Exactly. Some folks stop breeding because they can't handle passing their dogs and pups. Man, I'm gonna tell you now, if you can't handle that, I'm gonna tell you right now, before you breed, it is hard. Um, because number one, breeding, losing a puppy is like losing. It's tough. It can be very, very tough to lose a puppy. And there are some people that, let me see, let me show you guys. I wasn't even supposed to do this right now, but I'll show you. Boom. Let there be light. Oh. Oh, my camera ain't focusing up. Hold on a second. I don't know why my camera ain't focusing, but whatever. Whatever. Boom. This is the nighttime view. What the world? I don't know, y'all. That's crazy. Because it will not focus in. Let me see. This rear camera might work better. There we go. What up, peeps? Boo! Boo! Y'all want to see a 4-week-old puppy that people get mad at? People talk about, his dogs ain't no 4 weeks old. How dare you? You know what I mean? It's one thing I know. I'll find, but I show. Oh, let me show y'all guys the kennels inside here. We got this temperatures controlled room. The other side is just not as camera's not as clear. I come, but I go. Oh, let me close this door because I got chickens out there. I want my dogs to go snacking on the chicken. They haven't bothered it, but it's always that time when you go live. Oh. So this is the area here. Come on. Wanna go out there? Right out there then. I got your puppies. That's what they be mad at. They're like, oh my God. How dare his puppies be so big? It's so early. Why are they so big at this age? Oh, you think it's you think it's maybe just the one that, let me show you. I'll pick one down. I'll show you. Just grab this one. Oh, they thought it was like, maybe it was just that one in that litter or something. I don't know. Maybe they thought, I don't know. But kennel bloodline dogs. All right. Come on, Mom. Good job. And I love the fact that my mom and dogs be so listening. They're so awesome. Oh, see, this camera's actually working now. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Man, this thing did not be working. I don't know why. But let me see. Show y'all boys my fancy fence that I worked so hard on. Love it. That's the fancy fence right there. Look at that fence. I love my fence. I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you now. That thing's like 12 foot tall. I'm gonna show you something else really crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta be very careful of your room setting. Y'all can't probably see me, well, y'all can't see me now, but I'm walking in the dark. I'll show you my fence area. Be careful of the people. Be careful of the room you decide to sit in and be comfortable with. Because not every room is for everybody. All right? Look at that. I'm not gonna walk way down there, but it just keeps going. That's a pretty long fence. Anybody who don't know it yet, I'm gonna show you guys my fence. So hold on a second. Still ain't done yet. I'm just walking the end of the road. You're gonna see this fence just keeps getting longer. It was a dream of mine. I remember seeing people had fence things like this. Look at that, and that's crazy. The fence goes way down there. So be careful of the people in your room that you decided to settle in, because every room isn't for you. Be careful of the people you sit at, who you sit down at, where you sit down at, and you speak of your accomplishments, and they see it as you bragging. People who are in the same room with you, who are really there for you, would want to see you win. When you speak of your accomplishments, they will praise you. They'll be happy for you. Man, they'll clap loud as I don't know what. That's what you want them to do. You get when you get people that are like, hey, oh, look at him, he's just showing off his stuff, he's just showing that. Nah, you work hard for that. I don't know anybody that just got stuff. I mean, unless you got stuff handed down to you. But I've worked for every single thing I got. Everything I have, I work for. Now, here's the thing about I've even heard other breeders say, "Ah, he doing that with his dog money. That's why he." Well, then guess what? Then maybe you need to do better on your dogs as well. And people will buy your dogs and you can invest. But you see this here? This is all for the dogs right on this side over here. That's a whole building. My building's probably the size of some people's houses, if not even bigger, just for the dogs. But that's reinvestment. You see what I'm saying? And when you get to that level, and I don't care how small of accomplishment it is, how big it is, surround yourself around people who want to see you win, people who are happy for your wins, people who want to go to bat for you, and you go to bat for them. Because remember, those same people who do that for you, do the same thing for them. Don't just don't be a receiver. Take. Give back, man. See people like that. If you go into a place and you're talking about your accomplishments and people are looking at you and they kind of that energy don't feel right, leave. Quit forcing yourself to be around people that don't want to see you win. Because the first thing around it is you're gonna have doubtful moments. You're gonna be tested some moments. You're gonna feel like, am I even doing the right thing? It's not about the cars. I got a bunch of them. It's not about cars, because when I'm in my house, I don't think about cars like that. You know what I mean? I don't think about how big your house is and all that. It's not about that, because all the materialistic stuff can go away or whatever. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have. You work hard for it. It's nice to have. But that's not the only meaning of life. So when I tell people is surround yourself with people who want to see you win. Winning internally, being to a place in life where you are at peace. Not everybody want to be the biggest Rottweiler breeder. Not everybody want to be on YouTube. Not everybody wants to have a platform where people are looking at them. Know what you want and know what you want for yourself, not because of what everybody's looking at you. Your money, your bank account don't make you who you are, because if your money makes you, if you lose it, then you're a nobody. So if I lose all my money today, I still got my family, I got everything I have. I came in here with nothing and I can leave with nothing. So I can always get it back as well too. So be mindful of the people in your, and I keep saying that so much, man, because you got to be very mindful. When I first started breeding and I started doing YouTube, look at my first video I did on YouTube. Man, I was nervous because I was thinking like, how my friends and family are gonna watch me and see me on videos, and it's gonna feel weird, and people who know me from school, they're gonna be watching my videos. And man, pick the camera up, do your videos, and have fun with it. Don't care about nobody else, because the same way you doing your videos, they're watching you. You know what I mean? They're watching you the same way they watch anybody else. Don't sit back and let your dreams pass you by because you're worried about the thoughts of everybody else. When I started breeding, I started doing my videos. I remember so many breeders I've never heard of. As long as I was doing my thing and nobody heard of me, they were fine. But as soon as I started getting traction and people started following me, and people, oh, they had the most, hey, why is he doing it this way? Breeders don't do it that way. You need to show all your paperwork when you breed your dog. I was like, and who are you? And there was somebody who wrote a book. I wrote a Rottweiler book. I was like, congratulations, write your book and go sign your book someplace. I don't care. People like, Tony, you can't talk to her that way because she wrote a book and this and that. I don't give a dang. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. Nobody bought these dogs for me. Nobody invested their money in these dogs for me. Nobody bought my kennels. Nobody bought the concrete. Nobody bought the time. Nobody thought anything into me. So I'm not gonna take the opinions of someone I don't know, the vibe didn't even feel right, to somebody else about what I should do. I pray about it. I feel good about it, and I move on. I don't even know the lady's name. That tells you right there. She knew who I was. So do you for you. That's all I can say. Do you for you. Don't worry about nobody else. Because there's a lot of people who got that jealousy spirit in them, man. And some people will come to you as though like they're your friend, and they're like leeches, because they just want to, they're getting onto who's ever alive, and they're sucking all the blood out of you. And when they get enough blood, they'll fall off or whatever. And everybody isn't made to go everywhere you go. You know what I mean? There's a lot of breeders in this game that have came to me and smiled in my face, acted like this, all they, man, I believe in you, man, I want you. They were phony. They were fake. They were people that was just, they're envious, man. They try to mess you up from the inside, but they slander your name, they talk, they spread lies about you, they do this about you. And at the end of the day is, you got two options. You can let the lies and what people say about you affect you and tear you down, and you go in the corner and cry about it, or you brush it off and keep moving. I hope you choose option B. You know, like like I made that video. I don't know if y'all saw my video. I said I don't know, and the truth matters. I don't know. People keep asking me what it's like to be second place. I don't know because I only strive to be first. I only strive to be the best. You see what I'm saying? The best. And don't be ashamed to tell people you're the best at something you do. Because if somebody were to say they're the best at breeding a Rottweiler, it doesn't affect me. I don't feel affected by it. I know I'm the best. So they may be striving to be the best. Somebody telling me, a guy who's 3 feet tall telling me he's 6 feet. I know I'm 6 feet. I don't feel affected by him telling me he's 6 feet. I'm looking at you. I know you ain't 6 feet. But if you identify as 6 feet, then do what you want to do. You know what I mean? If it makes you feel good about it, do it. But I know reality is when you get the tape measure, I'm 6 feet tall. You know, I don't gotta wear heels. I don't gotta jump on a box or nothing else. So when you know what you are, you know what you are. Other people's opinions and matters doesn't affect you in that way, if that makes sense. All right. So I done been on a little rant with you guys, man. My bad. I done been on a little rant. Let me see here. They are. All right. So I see y'all in here, man. But check this out. I'm gonna go finish this up because I don't want to be on here long. I need to get in my house in about 20, 30 minutes. Um, I am going to head out, do my live video, do my stuff there, and then yeah, do this car right quick because I have pickup this week as well. So thanks each and every last one of you guys, man, who always support me. P World, hit me up, man. We gotta link up anyway, so not just see each other at the VA, but you guys, I appreciate you guys' love, support, and everything else. I know I got on here really late. Like I said, I'm just doing some car stuff. This is my own little personal time for me. So you guys be good, treat each other right. I'm out. Love you guys, man. Truly, truly do love you guys. Thank you. I'm out.